thought it went good. I don't know how long it's been since we won a series in Portales. So going out there and taking the first three was really good, especially on Saturday, because both of those games easily could have gone either way. And we found a way to make plays and get some hits and do some things defensively at the right times to get us some wins. And then, yesterday, just unfortunately, we made some mistakes. They did a good job of capitalizing on those, and we ended up dropping that one. We flirted with that all year, and that's really probably the first time, well, I guess maybe the second time, but it easily could have been about 10 or 12. So we thank our lucky stars it hadn't been.
Do you feel like your pitching in the series got any better? I know that off stats, it seemed like your initial pitchers pitch more innings than they usually do in series.
Yeah, no, I thought our starting pitching was excellent. All four guys went out and gave us great starts. And so that's really encouraging going forward. The bullpen has been inconsistent throughout the year, but, the one thing about this team is, when our starting pitching has been bad, the bullpen's been great. So if we can just put it all together and find the right pieces, and we're still searching, and that's not something is an enviable position 35 games, 36 games into it. But we're going to keep searching. We'll hopefully get some more answers tomorrow night. And once we find them, then, we think we can be really, really good. And that's the thing, and we are really good. We're in good shape, as far as regionally and conference-wise, and we're in a position where we control our own destiny. So we go out and we play well and we win, then, I don't know if we ever talk about that game again.
After the West Texas series where you had split, you were kind of teetering at our last Monday whether things could go worse or better.
Yeah.
How do you feel as a whole after going to St. Mary's and then going to Portales?
I believe the exact quote was, we'll find out if we're wusses or not. Was that the exact quote?
Yes, it was.
And we were not wusses. So that was actually, I was saying, we had a great week last week. As I told the guys last night, we're a better team than we were a week ago. Well, that's where we want to be. So, while yesterday was disappointing, don't let that at all overshadow the fact of we made plays when we needed to make plays, and we did it consistently against good teams. And if we're a better team next week than we were this week, we're going to be in pretty good shape.
Is health doing any part of that? It's getting healthier?
Yeah. I mean, Kuhnauer's getting a lot better. Starting to get his speed back a little bit, the knees better. A couple of guys probably are a little worse, but they're sort of learning to manage the injuries. I mean, sometimes you have physical elements that you can't be the same type of player. And so eventually you got to sort of give into that and make the adjustments, and I think guys are starting to do that. While they're not the exact same player they are when 100%, they can still be very valuable to us and be really good players. We just got to do some different things and take some different approaches, and I think they're getting better at that.
Final 5 home games this week.
Yeah.
You played better on the road, obviously,
Amen.
But how important is it kind of to, make a lasting impression on the fans here and whatnot? And, just to give them some good final ASU baseball games this week.
Well, our fans are great. That's one thing that, we're really lucky and we're really blessed. We got some really loyal fans that come out and support us when it's 20 degrees in February and obviously getting nice, and then the crowds have been great. And so it's been disappointing that we have not performed as well at home as we generally do. Having said that, we've been really good on the road, and so after this weekend, that's where we're going to be the rest of the year. And so you feel good about going into that. This weekend obviously is huge. I mean, if we can go out and do what we need to do, then it turns the conference on its head and vaults us right back up where we need to be. So, traditionally we we've done well against those guys. Although the last time they came in here and swept us and just beat the crap out of us every game. So that was 2 years ago, and I'm the only guy that's left from that. But I remember it and ready to get after it. And they're a tough team because they play a lot like us, and I don't like that. It's one of those things where we're going to have to make some plays. They're going to make us make plays to beat them, and it's on the other side. I mean, that's what we try to do with other teams, and just it's constant pressure. So we'll have to handle that, and hopefully we will.
Lang's been named Pitcher of the Week for the Lone Star Conference.
Well,
What did he show last week? I mean, at St. Mary's and then at New Mexico, he didn't get the win yesterday. Just the reemergence of him. How important is that to the team, and what's he doing differently?
Well, I mean, that's huge. Last year he was 9-1 for us, or 10-1. Was an automatic guy that was going to go out and give us a chance to win every game, and we got to have him down the stretch. I mean, we've been searching for 3 and 4 starter, and him and Jake have really emerged in the last week, and they've got to stay there for us. And then we got to have somebody step up in the bullpen and be that guy too. So if those guys have stepped up, there's the 3 and 4 guys, and then we just get 1 or 2 guys to step up in the bullpen and be consistent, then we feel really good about our chances going forward.